but my worst investment in my hand is this. This stupid Bobcat helium mining. This was the absolute worst thing that I ever got involved in. I listened to the hype. I bought these things at $1,000 a piece. Now, you could have bought them from the manufacturer for like $399. In fact, we're gonna break this thing right here. Helium mining, I got sucked in watching a lot of your videos about helium mining and how much you can make with this Internet of Things and all that bit, which was crap. I got nothing. I put these in my Miami properties. I put these in my New Jersey properties. I got antennas all over. I've made nothing. The helium that this thing did make, I've never was able to convert it to any type of cash. It was a total waste. I would see like my helium price, I think the most I ever had was like $100 in helium, right? After thousands of dollars in investments, I got to like 100, and then I would look the next day, it would be like 80, then 70. Then it just consistently went down to like, you know what, this is garbage. And you know why? Because I watched Discord and I watched these stupid videos, and this kind of crap is crap. Helium mining was probably my number one worst investment that got me zero return. Number two, absolute garbage! NFTs! My son and I got burned on that stupid, hyped NFTs. My son comes home from he's out of college now, but when he was in college, he's like, Dad, there's this new release. It's called Mutant Ape Planet. Ooh, Mutant Ape. I've heard of the Mutant Ape. No, Mutant Ape Planet, Dad. We gotta buy 3 Mutant Ape Planets when they come out, because we'll keep one, we'll flip one, and then we'll flip it again, a third one, when it goes up to mega amounts of money. Zero. Those things started at like, I don't know what they were, okay? I don't know what they were, but $1,000 or $3,000 were, and now when you go to OpenSea, they're worth like 4 cents. Enough about that. Next, ASIC mining. I went out and bought these stupid ASIC miners to mine Bitcoin. Why? Because I'm an electrician, and it was all about managing power, right? Now, there's this little silver lining. The reason I say ASIC is number 3, I'm going to tell you why. So I went on eBay and I bought these Bitmain S9s or whatever they were, these super loud, heavy heat. That's what this thing was for. Okay, this was a cooling. I got all kinds of vents in here. I got all kinds of receptacles. I figured as an electrician, okay, who's better than to manage energy but to get ASIC mining? Because really, Bitcoin was about, before you stupid got rid of the proof of stake or proof of work, or whatever the hell happened with Ethereum, you crushed me. Let me calm down. Okay, I'm calm. The video will get a little bit better. I'll tell you about some better things in a minute, but for right now, we're talking about the worst decisions. So, here I am. I've got a separate commercial building, and I was this close from bringing on investors. I've had family members and people that trust me, that like my work, and we thought, you know what? Let's do Bitcoin mining. You're an electrician. You can get the power. You can distribute the power. You got an edge on everybody. I knew everything about the electric part, but I knew nothing about ASIC miner. So what do? I go on eBay and I buy 4 machines. And I name them after my kids and my brother. And let me tell you, I don't even have one to show you because they're in the dumpster. I literally threw them in the dumpster. The amount they cost me and the amount of electricity that I spent on those Bitcoins, they mined me. I got, I think, 0.2% of a Bitcoin. I don't even have 2% of a Bitcoin. I got 1% of a Bitcoin. You think I'm kidding you? Look at this. This my son made. Okay? Bitcoin mining farm. What does it say here? Henelect crypto farm. It started in November 23rd, 2021. Okay? My son made this for me because we were going to be Bitcoin millionaires, billionaires. I was going to put solar. Now I'm going to get into a little positive part about it, but just bear with me. I had a commercial building that was empty, and I was going to load it up with Bitcoin miners. ASIC specific, application specific Bitcoin miners. Watching all your guys' YouTube videos and how wonderful and how much money you've made and how incredible it is, only to get crushed. And I just thank you, the maker, whoever our maker is, that I didn't bring anybody in with me in this downfall. I had people call me and say, Garrett, you're an electrician. You've got the building. I'll help. I'll invest. Let's put solar panels all up on the roof. Let's generate our own electricity for Bitcoin miners. And I said, stop. Stop. I need to learn about this before I bring you in. I wanted to learn how to do Bitcoin mining. I wanted to be the one that would set it up, mine it, transact it, and actually get some cash. So I knew what I was doing. So I scaled in very slow. Thank you, God. Thank you, Maker, for letting me scale in slow. Because let me tell you, it was horrific downfall. Now, the positive of that. I have 1% of a Bitcoin. Let me wave my hands and get the light back on. I got a motion sensor in here. Does it work? Yes. Came back on. Got a motion sensor in my office. Okay, where was I? Bitcoin. Okay, so I learned about solar, and that will be another little bit later. The solar's been very good and positive, but that's what got me into solar, because I'm thinking I always was very anti-solar, and I still am, but in a specific reason I'm not, and I'll tell you that later. But anyway, this ASIC mining was horrible, and I have 0.101 Bitcoin. Now, I did look yesterday at my Trezor, my cold wallet, and when Bitcoin hit 37, so I have 3,700. I got $3,700 of Bitcoin, but it cost me like 25 grand. Okay? I got about a $25,000 investment and then energy for $3,700. So I need Bitcoin to go to $250,000 to get even. Well, guess what? I'm going to hold that 1% till it gets there, and then I'm getting rid of it. Next, GPU, computer mining. I went to Costco and bought like 5 machines that had these stupid GeoForce NVIDIA 3060s, 3090, freaking those GPU cards. I'm not kidding. Let me show you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk around and get. You guys think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. Look at this piece of crap. Crap. Look at this. Crap. I went to Best Buy, I would wait in line. Hey, you got any NVIDIA GeForce, any of these? Oh, those are high demand. You're going to pay a premium. I don't care, because I'm going to make a lot of money on Bitcoin. Spend $10,000 on that crap. And now I have these open racks full of GPUs just sitting up on the top. Maybe one day I will get... Let me calm down. Maybe one day. And you know what, guys? The 1% of a Bitcoin that I have includes these GPU miners and my ASIC miners. Now, the reason it's so low is because I bought Ethereum with the Bitcoin that I mined and bought those NFTs. Awful! Okay. So, you see a common thread here. Helium, Bitcoin mining, crypto. It's been disastrous. Stay away. Don't you think you can beat the system? Because you can't. And why? Because I listen to hype. I like hobbies. I like dealing with electricity and managing it. Because I figured, hey, I can get permits. I can get power. I can deal with the power. This is going to be perfect for me. Man, I was going to explode into this. Thank goodness I didn't bring anybody down with me. The next one is a company that I bought a stock. When I first started making some money in the 90s, I got with a company called Paine Webber. Paine, like Paine Webber. And because I was a new green idiot that didn't know anything about investing, they gave me their new guy who told me, you want to buy a company called Ponder Industries. This is a company that fishes out in wells and oil drilling. When the bits break from oil drilling, there's special fishing tools they use to pull out. Well, the company called Ponder Industries was the be-all, end-all. The next worst one was a company called Cellcom. Cellcom is the Israeli Verizon. All that money gone. The very last one I'm going to talk about that was so bad that I did was watching the news, CNBC, and buying stocks in the morning on slow days because I hear of a merger or an acquisition or someone's hyping something up and I forget that they pay to be on TV and get interviewed. Stupid, stupid. Now, the negativity is gone. Let me light my cigar and let's talk about the positives. Guys, if you're still here, thank you for that. If you think I'm a jerk, it's because I am. If you're a cigar smoker, you can see some of my videos because I just went to the Dominican Republic and I went to the largest cigar factory in the Dominican Republic and it was incredible. And I got some amazing cigars. However, I'm going to show you a cigar. And I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not making anything. I have like 500 people on one channel and like 200 on another. So no one's even going to watch this. But I'm doing this for myself and my kids. And maybe one of you guys will watch it. And maybe you'll subscribe and it will incentivize me to make some more. So this is called a Dark Shark. Did that come in focus? This cigar here costs $2. Less than $2 for this cigar. Cigars International. You can go online, you go to Cigar Bit. I'm not promoting you. I don't like sales videos. I hate when I'm scrolling TikTok and everything is, hi, hey, do you need this? Do you need that? And you look on the bottom, it says promotion. No. Anyway, even though I'm a very heavy cigar smoker, I love cigars, daily smoker. I like the Maduro, the big ring. It's called the Dark Shark and you can get 25 for $54. Okay. Now, I'm lost on where I was. I even have a cheat sheet in front of me. But I got so angry because I can see these miners up here, these GPU miners, and they're just sitting there costing me nothing. Oh, we'll resell them, Garrett. Go on eBay and resell. Resell the GPU miner you pay $2,900 for $300. $200. I'd rather throw them away. Okay. We were calm, weren't we? Yes, we're going back to the calmness. You can hear the chair. Listen, that's my chair. Okay. I'm going to tell you now about the best investment. The best investments that I've made. And that is investing in myself. Investing in technology and tools and techniques and learning about fiber optics, network wiring, above and beyond the traditional electrical, which is the management of heat, power, and light. That's your standard electrician, okay? One that's pretty much, out of high school and he goes into the union or he's a tradesperson, works for a guy like me. It doesn't have any education behind them. They're great electricians, wire pullers, conduit benders, and Romex staplers. Everybody knows that stuff. But when it comes to the specialized stuff, like terminating, splicing, fiber optic cable, LC, connectors, things like that, buying a kit, Corning Unicam kit, so that I could do that on my own. I could take on more work. I had went to a DeVry University in the 80s, which started me off in this field. You guys maybe have seen those videos, how I worked for another company, wasn't happy, and then started out on my own. My father was like, "You're going to be an electrician? You're a loser. Only losers are electricians." Well, Dad, I proved you wrong. So, going to school, investing in myself was the very best return. Okay? That way I could work for a company and an opportunity would come up and, hey, I could do it. IT, hey, I can do it. Access points, hey, I can do it. That's my best investment. Number 2 best investment is real estate. I've never lost on real estate. My only loser on real estate is that commercial building I was telling you about, where I was going to put the Bitcoin miners in. I ended up being the bank for that, and I'm holding paper for a guy who's running a bar out of that building right now, and he's paying me a monthly payment. So it's not necessarily bad, but it wasn't the greatest investment, but it worked. So that building, but the buying of real estate and having rental properties and that secondary income was my second best investment. My third best investment, and this is going to blow everybody away. And I'm not an advisor. I'm not telling you what to do and not to do. Look, this is for fun, guys, right? We're having fun. We're having laughs here. But the next one, my third best investment, has been gold, jewelry, and watches. And if you could see, I don't have any more watches because I sold them last year at a tremendous profit. I would go to pawn shops and buy up the gold. They would sell it to you at spot price. So you would find out if it's 18 karat, 14 karat, 12 karat, 10 karat, and you would just pay by the penny weight. And I would accumulate. I accumulated a lot of little gold, and I bought some nice watches. Like I finished a really nice. In 2005, my company did the largest UPS battery backup system in New Jersey. And to reward myself, I bought myself a nice bluesy, which is that Rolex bluesy. I'm not going to get into that now, but you guys, if you're watching, you know watches. Well, that bluesy, I paid $5,500. Those things went up to like 20 grand. I had bought a Daytona, a gold Daytona, full gold in the Caribbean. I paid $28,000 for. People were like, "You were gonna buy a watch for $28,000? It sold for like double." So I don't have watches anymore. You know why? Because I took the money and I'll buy them back because they're already going down. So don't go by my advice on that. Like, you don't want to buy gold and watches now. I mean, I bought gold 3 different times in my life. I bought gold when it was at $500 an ounce and $1,000 an ounce. And then I liquidated it almost $2,000 an ounce. So that was a really good investment. The next thing, my fourth thing that I did right, was I found the right financial advisor. My advisor, his name is Ofer. He is like a great friend. I've been with him for over 20 years. I pay him a fee. I pay him a good fee. But you know what? I don't have to look at anything. I don't have to look at stocks. I don't have to worry about anything. And he's got me diversified. I'm not like all into one stock, and if it goes down, I get crushed. I've been able to ride the market. And this guy saved me, because in 2008, my account was cut in half. Half! So I'm looking at my statement, I'm going, "Over, I'm down 50%. And you know what he said to me? And if he didn't say this to me, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Not that I have a lot. I have a little, not a lot. But he said to me, "What do you care? Do you need the money?" I thought to myself, "Man, no, I don't need the money, but I don't like to see my account cut in half." He says, "Look, you're getting paid the same. We're getting paid to wait. And then the dividends that would come in, we were able to buy more. So I was able to continue to buy, was able to hold during that awful, literally, that 2008, you guys might be too young for that. I don't know, like I said, I'm 58 years old. That's why I want to make this video, give you little tips and tricks on what I did. He kept me in the game. Now, my brother, he sold. Sorry, Bob, if you're seeing this. I could remember my brother calling me. He goes, I'm out of the market. I can't take it anymore. And he sold at the bottom. Now, I don't know how much he sold, but he sold at the bottom. And I'm panicking. I'm like, oh, man, I've got this money in the market. It's cut in half and dropping every day. And my financial advisor saved